So we talked just a second ago about how the word yes affects social capital and that it builds it and builds it and builds it. I want to talk very briefly about how the word no affects social capital. When you hear the word no, that is probably the biggest thing you can have that just destroys social capital, all right? So you want to avoid hearing the word no. Let's think about what the word no means. First of all, it means non-compliance. It means the conversation or the interaction has ceased moving forward and is now moving backwards. And for girls in particular, they notice the trend in the interaction more than they notice the interaction itself. So for example, with a girl, if the interaction is really, really good and it starts getting a little worse to just like pretty good, they view that as a negative and they feel bad about that interaction, right? Or they have like a best friend and they have kind of like just a so-so day with them, like, oh, it wasn't the same, right? They notice the trend. Whereas if the interaction kind of sucks and then it gets a little bit better, they're actually relieved and happy that it got better. And so they'll actually view that as a very positive thing. So they're not viewing like the absolute of how good it is, they're viewing the change. And what does no mean? No means a negative change. So for girls, it's a very, very strong reaction they're going to have to that. It's a massive damage to your social capital. Also, it says that you asked for something and heard no, which by definition of social capital is losing social capital. Finally and lastly, when the girl says no, on a sort of logical, psychological level, she has to justify to herself all the reasons that she does say no. So for example, if you ask a girl and she says no, her brain, her subconscious mind is like, what are all the reasons I said no to him? Well, I don't know him that well. He kind of did this other weird thing. My friends don't like him. I'm busy that day. There's all these different reasons for the no. That said, if she says yes, she starts justifying all the reasons for this. Why am I saying yes? Well, he seemed really cool. He was cute. He was fun. You know, it's just a drink, so it's not a big deal. And she's like talking herself into the yes. All right, so it's very, very important that you create a pattern of yes, 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 instead of no, no, no. And it's actually very, very important if you do get a no, that you don't follow up immediately with other questions that get a no. I see so many guys in text, they'll be like, hey, can we get together on Tuesday? The girl's like, no, I'm busy then. The guy's like, Wednesday? No, can't do it then either. Friday? And then the girl just goes silent and never texts them again, right? Because it's no, 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 fucking no more social capital. All right, so be very, very conscientious, building yeses, and very much, even more so than building yeses, avoiding nos.